If my team is standing by, candidates, I want you to please turn your attention to the screens. There are screens there to your left and your right. Now, we've asked young people to send in their questions from the four corners of the country. And this first one comes from a YouTube content creator with 250,000 subscribers. Roll the tape.
Hi, my name is Dimaume. I'm 28. I'm a YouTube creator focused on beauty and lifestyle. The internet has revolutionized the way we communicate and access information. In the recent years, it has also become a means of revenue generation for many young Nigerians like myself. However, many people in this country still have no access to the internet, and for those with access, it is expensive. My question is, how does your administration plan to make the internet more accessible to Nigerians? And how do you plan to regulate telecommunication companies and internet service providers to ensure that consumers are protected?
Kingsley Moghalu, there is talk of this new industrial revolution that is going to be based on a future of digital, of AI, of all sorts of technology that will take us into a brave new world. Nigeria needs to be ready for it. You've seen some people are already working within that. We have young people, in fact, 51% of the people voting at this election are between the ages of 18 and 35. You need their votes. They need jobs. How are you going to create a presidency that fosters the jobs and the environment of the future, the digital future?
Yeah. The focus of my presidency in terms of moving the Nigerian economy away from oil is going to be a focus on innovation. And innovation includes all forms of ICT, which is a big driver of innovation. One of the problems that my administration will solve when it comes to ICT is that you find a heavy concentration of ICT in urban areas, but the rural areas of this country have about 53% of our population, and they're not well served by ICT. We will create incentives for businesses, young tech startups, to move closer to the rural areas and bring more members of our population into the digital age. We are going to create a startup nation that is going to prioritize innovation. And there are many companies that are already doing a great job in Nigeria today. So the point is this, that when I become president, the ICT sector, we're going to focus, first of all, on infrastructure for the ICT sector, broadband coverage for this country. Secondly, we are then going to make sure that the ICT infrastructure moves to the rural areas and brings in one-half of our population that is cut off from the modern civilized world. So we are definitely going to move this, and this is something that is going to be good for job creation for young people in this country. That's where the focus is, to create opportunities for startups, and that's where the venture capital fund comes in, because we will give young people investments, 100,000, 500,000, 1 million.
Where are you finding the money?
For the
Where are you
venture
going to find
capital
the money?
fund, I've said it in several statements. 500 billion of it will come from the private sector. It's a public-private partnership. 500 billion will come from the government. So it's a co-investment. And the fund is going to be run by the private sector. It will not be run by the government and become another empire of sleaze, such as we have seen in the present administration.